Hey everyone, welcome back to another makeup video. Today we are doing a fine art inspired makeup look. I saw this look done on Instagram by a makeup artist that I follow and love. Her name is CakedbyKelsey. So I will link her Instagram down below so you guys can check her out as well. So if you see me looking down, I'm referencing her photo just to make sure I get everything done correctly. So again, I'm just starting out with a white pencil so that I can wipe it away if I make a mistake. No harm, no foul. You see me doing it here. And I'm just mapping out some shapes on my face based on her look that she did, and then I'm going to be painting them in a little bit once I get the shape down right. And then you'll see me writing letters on each of the sections. So I just put a G up top, I put a W down below. I'm just writing the initial of the color I want that spot to be, just so it's easier for me to visualize. And then the face paints I'm using are water activated face paints, and they're by Mehron. It's the Paradise AQ basic paint palette. It's basically a set of primary colors as well as brown, black, and white. So I do have to layer these a little bit just because they're water activated, so the wetness of the brush actually can pull some of the color off too. So just keep that in mind if you were interested in getting these, that you do have to layer them a little bit. But I do find them extremely easy to work with and very easy to remove because all you need is a bit of water. I'm going in with just one color at a time, and I find it easiest to start with white so that any colors you add around it don't mix as intensely as they would if you did red and then tried to put white next to it. It just makes for cleaner lines. Basically, the end goal of this illusion look is to look like an old abstract painting that you would find in like a museum. Also, what's nice about water activated paints is that they completely dry down. So you can set them if you want to be extra safe, but they don't dry like shiny or anything like that, kind of like with oil paint. Sometimes they look wet and tacky still and will transfer really easily, whereas water activated paints dry down a bit better. You'll notice I only drew in shapes on one side of my face. I was just gonna use the opposite side that was blank as kind of just like a guideline, or sorry, the opposite side that I drew lines on. I was going to mimic that on the other side, so I didn't feel the need to draw them in right away. But that was actually a mistake because I found it a little bit more difficult afterwards, and I ended up changing the shapes around. You'll see me do it. Even after I put the paint down, I went back in and changed some of the colors and things like that. So my recommendation is to definitely map it out the way you want it right from the get-go, and it just makes everything a lot cleaner. So this is where I started kind of doing my own thing on this side instead of mimicking, and I kind of wish I just mimicked it. It took a little bit more effort to kind of fix it after, but I just wanted to get a little creative and have some fun with it. And you can see here, I wasn't loving how the blue and the green look together, so I ended up going over top of it, which kind of made the colors a bit muddy. But like I said, if you're going to do this look, then just definitely map out where you want everything right from the start. And that is the finished look, you guys. So I'll show you guys with the photo that's finally edited and done. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram at MakeupByMarissaa with 2 A's at the end.